welcome back to another video. If you are new here, I am Vicky and I post videos 3 times a week. So today I have for you my indoor bin solution. I had to do this. I had to figure out some way of keeping my bin out of sight because I have a dog. I have a little Jack Russell and she is a nightmare for getting into the bin. So I had to keep it up on the side and it just wasn't working for me anymore. I'm going to try and keep this intro nice and short and sweet, but the video is quite short itself and there were just some things that I wanted to say before we jump into that. So I bought this Malm set of drawers off of Facebook Marketplace for £5 and I thought it was going to be perfect for this DIY, which it was. If you wanted to buy these new, it would probably make this so much easier. You could buy them in the colour that you like, and the actually connecting the drawers together to make this DIY work would be so much easier if you was to buy this new. But if you're trying to keep it cheap and cheerful like I did, it is very easy to do this with a second-hand set of drawers because that is what I did. I'm pretty sure that is everything I wanted to say. If you are new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button because I am going to be doing more DIY and decorating videos this year. And with that all being said, let's just get straight into it. This is what I was dealing with before. This is the Malm set of drawers that I got off Facebook Place. It is the 3 set of drawers. I only ended up using the bottom 2 for my bin solution. But if you are going to do this yourself at home, I would recommend using all 3 drawers. I wanted to keep the top one, but we'll get into the issues later. So the first thing you need to do is you need to remove them like drawer separators. I ended up having to rip it out because I could not take the bin apart to get it out. Again, if you're doing this with a new set of drawers, you won't have to worry about that. And if you are going to use all 3 drawers for the bin solution, which I do recommend, you will need to rip both of them out. To actually make the drawers connect and move as one, what you need to do is take off the front of the drawers like I'm doing here. They just unscrew easily, and slide out the base of the drawer and put the front of the drawer back on. It's as easy as that. You do need to keep the base of the drawer for later, and I will explain more on that when we get to it. If you are going to create this with all 3 drawers for the bin storage, you need to do this to 2 of the drawers, but one of the drawers you need to keep the base in for the bin to sit in. Here I am just using black contact paper to make the frame of the drawer black. If I was going to do this again, I would probably paint it instead of using contact paper. The main issue for that for me with this one is the drawers did have a few scratches and like a few chunks missing. I did get them for £5, so I'm not really complaining, but painting them didn't really seem like a viable option, so I used contact paper. It took me forever and didn't look as nice as I hoped it would, but it did the job. So here is where the base of the drawer comes in. You need this to connect the 2 drawer fronts together so they move more easily as one. I just measured what width it needed to be to fit in between the 2 drawers, which will make more sense in a second when I pop it in. But I used the Stanley knife to just cut it. It took a while. It felt like it was more score in it and I had to like rip it. So that fit in between the 2 drawers, and then I measured again how much needed to come off the top so the drawers could actually shut and it wasn't sticking out the top. I hope that makes sense because I thought I'd caught that on camera and I didn't. There we go, that slips in between the 2 drawers. Next I just used a bit more of the contact paper to make sure that any of that was showing was black so it fit in with the rest of the drawers. The front of the drawers for me, I wanted them to be in a like wood effect contact paper. I was going for the industrial style look, and this actually turned out really well. I was very impressed with this contact paper. I love the colour, and they seem to go on easier than the black contact paper did. Here I am attaching the base that I cut and put contact paper to the drawers. I just used 2 tiny little screws. And you can see it's pretty straightforward what I'm doing. I'm just screwing that to the drawer fronts so that it's firmly in place and we can move with one. Here is where the issue came and why I would recommend you using all 3 drawers. Looks like it should fit, right? Look at that. Just the tiniest. I must have just been a little bit off with my measuring. God damn it. So I actually ended up buying a storage box from Wilkinson's, it is linked below, that I could get to fit in the drawers instead of a bin. Obviously this is not ideal, and it is why I'm recommending, if you do this DIY at home, to use all 3 of the drawers. Or if you take out that middle divider, which you can see there, I put black contact paper on it. If you could take that out, then a bin would probably fit. Or maybe if your bin was just a little bit smaller than mine. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give it a big like and drop me a comment. I always enjoy comments. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!